Today I am the queen of cows. And yes, this is a pajama shirt, but I didn't buy it to be a pajama shirt. Hello everybody, my name is Brooklyn, otherwise known as the Dramatic Otaku, and today we are once again going through this. If you are new to my channel, you would not know that in the past I have done two videos on me rearranging my manga shelves. I did two different types of manga shelf rearranging videos. One of them was an actual manga review and the other one was me testing out a microphone.
Now, why are we here today? Well,
today is also technically a manga review, but that is because in the month of January, I have read so much fucking manga and I want to talk about it because, as you can see, I have no space in parts of my shelves. I've bought new manga and they're much bigger, thicker manga than all my other stuff. They are comparable to my Junji Ito novels, so I want to rearrange my manga shelves. I also want to rearrange this shelf down here, which is all DVDs that I haven't actually touched really. All I've really done is moved the DVDs from up here to this shelf, down to this shelf. I want to make more space on this shelf down here for it as well, so maybe I can put more figures down there, because currently is just Psyduck. But we're doing an overhaul of 4 of these boxes. The Sailor Moon one remains as it is. I did the Sailor Moon shelf in my last shelf changing video, and I'm actually really happy with it how it is. I really want to add more Sailor Moon stuff to it. I'm also starting like this so that I can show you guys my top shelf, because I also want to rearrange this. As you can see, I now have Boo. I also recently purchased this little Hello Kitty lamp, and I promise you it is a lamp if you just press it really hard. But the problem with this Hello Kitty lamp is that it fades very quickly. It's not meant to do that. You can also see that it is very, very dirty and very, very scuffed. Yeah, I got this for $5 at not Toys R Us, Toy World, and I thought she'd be cute. She is cute. She's purple, which is my favorite color, which I'm very happy about, and she's Hello Kitty, but she doesn't really work as she was advertised. You have to press really hard on this really hard plastic, and she's only a light for a little bit. She's meant to light up longer than this, so yeah. I want to put her somewhere. I think all the other figures I'm fine with, but it depends on where I put like all my other like little Pop Funko figures as well. So yeah, we're going to be overhauling this entire area today, and we're actually going to start on the floor. Before we continue the video,
I'm once again asking for your financial support.
Look at this concept. Doesn't look fun, doesn't look weird. Yes, it's a sexy Waluigi. I would like this cosplay to come to fruition, don't you? Unfortunately, I'm poor, so I cannot buy the materials that I need because I have a serious manga buying problem, as you can see by this stack of manga shelves. So I currently do not have the funds to complete this cosplay. And this is where you guys come in. If you would like to see this cursed cosplay come to fruition and see it in multiple videos where I dress as Waluigi in fishnets, I have a Ko-Fi linked in my description down below. I only need a little bit, as I just need to buy some fabric and a few other small materials that I cannot afford to buy myself right now. All and any donations will be greatly appreciated, but do not feel like you need to donate to this. Your support just by watching this video and subscribing and liking is enough for me. I just think this would be a really fun cosplay to make that will definitely reappear on my channel more often than you'd think. And yeah. Now that's all being said and done, let's continue on with this video. So this is my DVD section. As you can see by the footage that I completely bleached in purple because I thought it'd be cool. It's not really cool. It is all DVDs with this little wireless Pusheen speaker that I got secondhand, as well as my boy, my one, my only Psyduck. He is a plushie that I got from my partner from Critical Hit. I have these cat glasses that my cats fucking hated, so now they're Psyduck's glasses. He's also the protector of my Switch charger since I tend to smush it back here. Now I'm starting with this rather than fully dismantling my shelves. One, to make sure that there's not a mess around my entire room, but also because I know for a fact that this is the only pigeonhole that's going to have DVDs in it, and it's the only one that will have the same contents going in it that need to come out. So yeah, I've also got a little portable DVD player as well. I have a specific way of organizing my DVDs. So for one, as you can see, all the Blu-rays go together because I hate having different levels of DVDs. So all Blu-rays go together. Unfortunately, that's really annoying because these three here are all my free DVDs, and as you can see, two of them, the first and the third seasons, are Blu-ray. The second season is just a DVD, which makes me frustrated since I want to keep these together by series. The only series that's in DVD form that's up on my shelves somewhere else is the Sailor Moon series, and it's predominantly the movies, so yeah. I've also got all of my Blu-rays here. There is actually some movies that I haven't watched, or movies and series that I haven't watched in here. For example, Astra Lost in Space. I got recommended this from TikTok because I found this back in the Among Us craze, and this is essentially Among Us but anime. The reason why I haven't finished watching it, I've watched the first 2 or 3 episodes, and it is very similar to Among Us, I can say that. But the reason I haven't watched it is because I could never fully get into it. Like, I kind of want to watch it, but I could never fully get into it. I couldn't. Mainly because when you watch anime via DVDs, you are in it for the long haul. If you're watching on a streaming service, you can pause, stop, and whatever, and it'll be at the same spot. If you pause on a DVD player, you could possibly scratch the DVD, or at least that's the fucking thing that I was taught as a kid. You could be scratching or damaging the disc. So you're sort of just watching the entire thing, and it's really awkward. But there are some things where you have to get them on DVD because you cannot find them anywhere else. One of those being Eden of the East. Now I bought this from eBay because it's out of print and I cannot find it on any streaming services. So I fucking love Eden of the East. It's my favorite anime, and this is the entire series plus the 2 movies that come after it, and I love it. And I got it on Blu-ray via eBay because it is out of print. I've also got Fruits Basket. I've also, in this section specifically, because it's just like anime movies, but it's also live action movies from Asia. So I've got Train to Busan. I've got the live action Death Note. This is the second fucking Death Note movie, which I think is based off of the light novel, I can't remember. But I also have the original 2 movies, which is really weird because this is based off of the first part of Death Note. I believe this is based off of the light novel of Death Note, and I actually haven't paid attention to this one because I've watched the first 2 of these, and yeah. I also have movies based off of anime, so I've got Alita Battle Angel. I didn't actually like Alita all that much, at least the movie. I would really like to watch the actual anime or read the manga. I couldn't get into Alita, really. It's just not my cup of tea. I also have Garden of Words, as well as Kiss Him Not Me. I have made a small review about Kiss Him Not Me. I actually like it a fair amount. So I also have Western styled anime like Avatar: The Last Airbender, because I know that Avatar is on Netflix, but I also bought the series. I do also have the complete box set of Legend of Korra. I personally do not like Legend of Korra at all. I couldn't get into it. It is nothing like Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I also have the 2 My Hero Academia movies. When the 3rd one comes out, I'll inevitably get that one as well. Next, we get into predominantly movies. In fact, the only series that there are is Noragami and My Love Story, because just based on anxiety, if there's something on TV that is making me anxious, and if it's an advertisement, it'll be there for a couple of weeks or a couple of days or something like that, especially if it's for a movie. I tend to put on one of these anime or one of these anime movies to calm my nerves. These are at the front because they're my go-to in the background anime. I fucking love the Noragami series. I would highly recommend it, and I really want to read the manga, so I've got a few up there that I haven't started reading because I want to start collecting them first. And then My Love Story is super cute. I would highly recommend it. Then the rest of these are all movies. And this is just the second row. There is another row behind it. So all of these anime movies, obviously here is all Ghibli films, as you can see by the little Ghibli gold seal here. I really like collecting the Ghibli movies. I like having the physical movies over watching them on streaming platforms, though I really want to get Arrietty because I haven't actually gotten Arrietty yet, but I have watched it, and The Cat Returns. Okay, so I'd like to expand my physical DVDs. The ones that I have in my collection physically, I don't watch on streaming services. I would rather get out the DVD than do that. Next, we have Marion the Witch's Flower. I put it between the Ghibli films and all the other anime films because it's basically a Ghibli film. Everyone compared it to Studio Ghibli when it first came out, so I put it there. Next would be, we've got one of my favorite movies of all time, Your Name. I loved it so much that I actually got the DVD. We've also got my little collection of Studio Chizu films. I really love Studio Chizu. Yeah, I would assume my Bell reviews come out, but I have these 3 films here. I had Summer Wars for a time. So I had Summer Wars for a little time. I never watched it because I had, as I said, ordered Eden of the East off of eBay, and the seller accidentally sent me Summer Wars. I had to send it back to get Eden of the East. And that's actually how I got Garden of Words, because as an apology for sending the wrong film, they sent me Eden of the East and Garden of Words, so I got a free anime out of it. But yes, I also have, I have Mirai, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, and my favorite all-time film, I'd say, Wolf Children. And then we have the classic Paprika. Now, I've watched Paprika, but I haven't actually fully taken it in properly. I just haven't been in the right headspace to fully watch it properly. But I have watched a decent amount of it, so yeah. Detective Pikachu, which is obviously based off of a game. And I also have Parasite, which I fucking love this film. It is so good. Next would be my anime adaptions or live actions. We've got Tokyo Ghoul with Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. You have seen this if you are not new to my channel, if you've watched all of my videos for a while, which why would have you? I have watched this. I thought Diamond is Unbreakable is a great it's a good movie. I really want to watch the Jojo series to get to the Diamond is Unbreakable part, because that was actually a really good watch. I actually liked it, so I want to watch it in the actual anime. The problem is part 1 is so fucking boring. And next we have one that I haven't watched, but I would really like to, because apparently it is incredibly similar to the Hunger Games, which is Battle Royale. I really want to watch this film, and I haven't yet because I didn't want it to be another Paprika or another Tokyo Ghoul. I really wanted to put my full attention towards this film, so I haven't watched it yet. But moving on to the last little bit of my anime drawer, we've got Legend of Korra. Yep, we also have the entire series, almost the entire series. I'm literally missing season 4 and 7 of Hetalia. Yes, so I used to be a Italian, so I have almost all seasons of Hetalia and Painted White. I do want to get season 4 just so I have all seasons of Hetalia, just because my completionist brain wants it all. So I might get that season, I'm not sure though. I also have the complete first season of Assassination Classroom. I fucking loved Assassination Classroom. I would really like to get the full second season as well, but stupid fucking Funimation puts it in parts like this, and they're like $50 each. So it's like, fuck you, Funimation. I got this, which is Banana. This is a very cute anime. It's similar to Hetalia in the fact that it is like 5-minute episodes. I think these are actually 2-minute episodes, but it is about cats that are bananas, and it's a very cute little anime. Next we have Black Butler Season 2 plus OVA collection. Next is Future Diary or Mirai Nikki. I've watched about half of this, and again, it is because I was not mentally healthy. This one's different to Paprika and Tokyo Ghoul. I actually was paying attention to the series for I think the first 12 episodes I think I was paying attention. However, this was back in year 11 that I started watching this, which was 2018, and the reason I was not mentally healthy is because I was severely stressed. Like, I was stressed to the point of having panic attacks, so my mum forced me to stay home and to watch something, so I started watching Mirai Nikki, and then I switched over to Wolf Children because I was like, fuck this, I want to watch something and cry. Next we also have the Melancholy of Harahi Suzumiya. Now, so I bought this, it's the full collection of the Melancholy of Harahi Suzumiya, and I bought it because it has season 1, season 2, and the movie. Now, if you know me and you are not new to this channel, I fucking love the movie because it inspired my favorite anime, The Disappearance of Nagato Yuki. I fucking love this anime so much, and it is essentially a derivative of the Melancholy of Harahi Suzumiya. It is also derived off of the film, or the arc that the film is based off of, and I loved that film so much as I essentially loved the first season, but I prefer this series because it is incredibly similar to the film. It's the same premise essentially, but it's from Nagato Yuki's not point of view because it is this world's set of characters, but it is incredibly similar essentially. Next is, I have the full first season and second season of Haikyuu on DVD. This is what helped me get back into Haikyuu. Not a lot to say. It's Haikyuu. I fucking love Haikyuu. I love it so much. All the characters are funny. I love it. And the last anime thing is another collection. It is season 1, season 2, and the movie of K-On! Now, I love K-On! It is so very cute. It is essentially one of the first anime that I watched, and it is so weird and wonderful, and I love it. But yes, so we are going to get into restocking this little shelf. Okay, so I'm going to move you guys, and we're going to do this together. So now, as you watch me stack all of my shelves, this including the manga ones, as I didn't exactly record myself dismantling the manga shelves, I will be now doing my manga review for all of the manga that I read in January of 2022, because holy shit, is there a lot of it. First that I read in January was Natsume's Book of Friends, volume 1 through 3. This technically is a reread of the series. I started Natsume's Book of Friends back in high school and only got to the second volume back then. I got the first 3 volumes as well as 9 and 10, so I need 4 through 8, and decided to finally read them. It's a really good series. It's kind of like Noragami, if Noragami was a slice of life anime instead of like an action comedy.
But yeah, I think it's really cool. I really want to get the rest of the series and I totally recommend it. Kaguya-sama Lovers War Volume 20. Now, I don't need to say anything about Kaguya-sama. I did just release 2 videos about the series. So I ordered Volume 20 and 21. 20 arrived, I smashed through it, and I need Volume 21 now. Whisper Me a Love Song Volume 1. So I noticed this in Dimmix and picked it up seeing that it looked super cute. I mean, who wouldn't want to read a girl's love story? And it is super cute. Now, I haven't read Given, but the concept kind of gives me similar vibes. But Whisper Me a Love Song is about a miscommunication of love between the 2 main characters on the cover, and I adore it. I would highly recommend and intend on picking up the 2nd volume. Yakuza Lover.
Why is it spicy?
Now, the last thing I expected from the series was for it to be smutty, but holy shit is it. So I bought Volume 2, because I couldn't help myself and I may buy Volume 3 as well. I don't know. It was a welcomed surprise, certainly. There isn't a whole lot plot-wise, personally. Yuri is a very headstrong girl who has her romantic and sexual awakening when she meets Oya, the Yakuza boss, and things escalate from there. There is a plot point of Yuri being terrified that this meeting between her and Oya will be their last, but not gonna lie, I don't know why I'm still reading the series. I am oddly drawn to it, probably because this is the first manga that I've read with straight smut in it, and it intrigues me. Inuyasha Big Volume 1. Finishing the Mermaid Saga series really kicked my ass into gear for wanting to read more Rumiko Takahashi books, especially Inuyasha. Now, the only way I can read Inuyasha easily is through these big volumes, which are like $30 to $40 each. So I won't be getting them all immediately, but I am really excited and really want to continue to read the series, because the first 3 volumes, which are in this big volume, fucking slap. And after the manga, I will definitely be watching the Inuyasha anime. Heartstopper. Okay, not a manga technically, but a graphic novel, so it still counts. Heartstopper is so fucking cute, and I desperately want to read the next 3 volumes. Apparently it's also getting turned into a Netflix show, so I can't wait for that. It's just a cute and fluffy romance story that I absolutely fucking adore. So yeah, Attack on Titan Volume 2 and 3. Again, I don't really need to say anything or expand on my love for AOT, but I wanted to read the manga this year, so that's what I'm doing. Decoboka Sugar Days. This one is actually a long-awaited purchase for me. I read Decoboka Sugar Days a long time ago, back in my Fujoshi phase, and I read it online and fell in love with how cute it was. I couldn't find the physical copy anywhere, and I finally found it on Booktopia. It's a very cute BL book. Essentially, it's Mans has a height complex because his best friend and crush is taller than him and far cuter than him. And from there, hijinks ensues. It's a super cute and super adorable one-shot. Yeah. Go for it, Nakamura. I bought this for the countless art memes replicating the cover of the book, and it's actually super cute. Nakamura is head over heels for his classmate and is desperately trying to be his friend so that maybe one day they could be more. It's a super cute little story, and it's mainly Nakamura trying to be friends with his classmate. I definitely recommend this for those who are interested in the art meme. But yeah, it's super adorable. Revolutionary Girl Utena, the box set, and After the Revolution. Initially, I bought After the Revolution first because it had caught my eye. I'd wanted to read Utena for a while, and when I noticed the After the Revolution book in store, I decided to get it. That is then when I realized it was not a volume of the main manga, and that it was actually a conclusion novel, and so I had to actually go and buy the actual series. Personally, I really liked it. It's definitely not what I expected, and I want to say I could do without the sexual tension between Anthe and her brother. Why? Like, I get he's not actually, but he also is at the same time, and it's like, that ending really, really confused me. But even in the confusing as fuck side stories or conclusion stories that had an altered universe, I could do without the sexual tension part. Also, the ending of Utena, the main plot, fucking ripped out my heart. But the side stories and alternate universe stories and after the revolution really confused me because it doesn't seem like it fits into the main plot of Revolutionary Girl Utena, and yeah, that is my main gripe with this series, but the main plot is actually pretty cool. So that is all from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really like how this has turned out. I don't really like how cluttered it now looks. I need more shelves for my manga and all that crap. I just can't fit them in my room. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. I upload every Wednesday at 10 AM Australian Eastern Standard, and occasionally on Fridays around the same time. I hope to see you there. I hope you have an amazing day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye!